Okay, Garlic Jr.'s finally gonna die in this part.
Thank fucking God. Where's Trunks?
Oh, he's still in the future.
That's what I kept asking myself for every episode that we still had Garlic Jr. It was like, where the hell is Trunks?
He's doing future things. He's getting his sword. We have a whole movie
future
about
can
it.
wait. The past needs help, man. The filler demons are still here.
So yeah, we're gonna go fight the arm brainstem. I mean, arm brain. So where's the rest of the Fantastic Four? I'd like to see them, help.
You
Well,
think
Hades could be the Thing.
you think Fantastic Four, I think Darkstalkers. In which Pyron actually is Pyron.
Is he, well, he's a guy made of fire who flies around and shoots beams. That's the Human Torch.
Well, I as someone who doesn't read or really go into the whole Fantastic Four universe, wasn't the Human Torch the only one that could fly?
Yeah, well, he could fly, basically. Yeah, he was the only member of the Fantastic Four who could naturally fly.
And there goes your answer.
Well, yeah. I don't read an awful lot of Fantastic Four either.
Because Reed Richards is a dick.
Yeah. Well, actually, Matt Fraction wrote the first, a couple of issues of the Fantastic Four, which I liked, because Matt Fraction is a boss. But other than that, I haven't read a whole lot of Fantastic Four. But Commons people, if there are any good Fantastic Four trade volumes that you would recommend to me, let me know. I would be actually interested. Because God forbids the Marvel shelf on my bookshelf gets any smaller.
You know, I heard that early 90s Fantastic Four film is a masterpiece.
Oh, you told me about this. That's where Doctor Doom is.
That's cardboard Doctor Doom.
Cardboard Doctor Doom.
They didn't bother ADRing any of his voices.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a trench run? Oh no, we're skipping right to Return of the Jedi, apparently.
Well, kind of. This is the trench run, only instead of it being a trench, it's a hole.
No,
it's
this is the Return of the Jedi trench run, you see.
Yeah.
Yeah. In
well,
fact,
we already blew up...
It even looks like the trench run from Return of the Jedi.
Well, we blew up the first Death Star, so this is the second one.
Makes sense. Look, you see,
Yeah,
it's
this reminds me a lot of Return of the Jedi. I never really thought about it.
Easiest boss ever.
Unfortunately, we're an angel with a pea shooter. We don't have a badass Corellian space freighter or anything.
Or a black guy.
Or a black guy, or a Wookiee. Oh wait, no, the Wookiee was
or
on
an Asian stereotype.
What was the alien co-pilot that Lando used?
The Asian
stereotype.
Oh,
I thought he was a Mexican stereotype.
I thought he was an alien pug.
So, oh wait, this is the scene from Aladdin. Oh well,
what?
not the scene. That
it's still more Return of the
Jedi.
Yeah, they wound up fleeing the explosion, flying out, and.
Okay, well, it's been a while since I've watched Return of the Jedi.
I mean, if you want to say Aladdin, then go right ahead. But we can.
Well, it hasn't been any longer for you than it has for us.
Damn it! He found the hologram button. Fuck. Yep, Pyron's evil.
You don't say.
Yeah. So his plan was to take over the Aurum the entire time. The dick.
Was it his plan the entire time, or did
that's how I interpreted it.
I just took it as absolute power corrupts absolutely.
No, his plan. I always took it that because he's awfully vague about the whole Aurum thing. He probably wrote that in a video page himself.
I just love how Hades goes, oh snap.
So basically, I think. Well, I don't know if it was like his plan to. I don't think he lured the Aurum here, but I think when the Aurum came here, it was his plan to take over from the start. Is more what That's how I interpreted it.
Wait a second. Is that a reset bomb? Time to let nature take its course.
Nature is an explosion.
Damn it! Our nukes aren't even working. Fuck.
Jesus, like he's made out of fire!
Oh yeah, it's been 5 minutes. We're almost out of flight time. Oh shit. Wait, do they ever explain it? Oh wait. Yeah, they do explain it. Pyron does something.
Telepathic interference.
Telepathic interference.
From grad school, no less.
Yeah, he has an associate's degree in it.
So it's not just a waste of money? Huh. Interesting.
Well, in this one instance, it wasn't.
Because he's free falling.
Don't worry, Sonic can survive a fall from space. I'm sure you can too.
No, I do like that. I never learned how to read line.
It's just what, do you think any Nintendo character knows how to read?
Samus.
Oh, well, Samus, yeah, true.
Luigi, because he wrote a diary.
True.
Link reads signs all the time.
Yeah.
Well, how do you... It might be Navi reading them to him.
Very true.
True. What about the games where he doesn't have a fairy and can read the signs?
It might be Navi reading them to him.
Why did you save me, Greedy? I don't get it.
Tsundere. Soon.
I think it was more apparent in the Japanese translation.
Why?
They play it down here. Well, I don't know. It's just
You actually went out and listened to some of the Japanese.
one thing I always do. It's a habit of mine. Whether it's a film, video game, I look up its TV tropes page.
Uh-huh.
And it exposes me to anything that might have been changed for localization purposes.
Oh, so you just the TV trope said it, so it has to be true, basically.
Well, no, TV tropes supplied a link.
Oh, okay, so she's more soon there in Japan.
In Japan than she is here.
Like, how can you tell? Is like the writing just like that, or does it more
I
played up
guess
in the
just
vocal
they
performance?
changed things for localization, so she's more of a smartass than.
It's
It's not 'cause I like you or anything.
Tropes.
Do they say the lines? It's not like I like you or anything, or some facsimile
I
thereof.
don't recall. It's been a few weeks since I saw.
No,
it.
but there's probably a baka or two in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Is Baka all it takes to become a tsundere?
No, it takes a certain inflection when you say it, you know?
I guess.
A certain way of holding yourself, a certain expression on your face. It's an art form, you see.
Oh. So does that mean that if I, so does that mean I can use my form of Baka as, protection for my free speech? Because I can say, technically, my saying Baka is an art, so YouTube
Sounds
can't...
like, well, when you put it that way, it sounds like spiritual energy.
What, the Baka?
Tap into your inner Baka. He knows how to channel Baka well.
Isn't that, that's Gurren Lagann, basically, you know?
I never watched it, so.
You basically, all of that...
Rule of cool rules L.
Yeah, you basically have to ignore logic. Intentionally ignore logic in order to be awesome in that series.
Yep.
Which is why...
And it always works for them.
Yeah, it's why the smart character comes off as a complete douchebag around the halfway point of the show. Yeah, that was around the halfway point of the show. Who's its face?
Rushu?
Yeah, Roshu. He doesn't become evil, but he becomes a gigantic douchebag. Yeah, see...
The escort mission, or am I
Yeah,
thinking-
no,
Yes.
this is
Am I jumping
the...
ahead?
No, it's not necessarily an escort mission, but
It's the closest this game gets, yeah.
Yeah, the Palatena's army mooks are showing up soon.
Something about this level makes me want to play Gex 2 again. One
You
of the space
mention
levels.
Gex 2 all the time. Just
Just buy it off Amazon.
And record it for God's sakes.
You know, I probably will.
That's
Oh, Pitt's, when Pitt's standing, his feet are actually positioned so that he's, it's not like his feet are, like, pointing out. His feet actually do stay, like, even with the ground.
His feet are relative to the angle of the,
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when games do that, because the only game I can think of off the top of my head that also does that is the new Super Mario Brothers games.
The infamous games do that.
Well, I'm thinking mostly in terms of Nintendo stuff, because
I
that's
see.
mostly
That's all you ever play.
Well, that and obscure indie stuff that nobody else has ever
And Marvel.
touched. And well, I don't play an awful lot of Marvel games because, just being honest, there aren't an awful lot of good Marvel games.
Shit, we're in the middle of the Death Star's laser. It's a good thing we have a giant rock. Oh, wait, it blows those up, doesn't it?
Yep. So now we're doing that whole free falling thing again.
That was a very delayed planet explosion.
Yeah, well, the rock needed to have its farewell speech.
17 parts in, we finally got backup.
Woot! Well, they're pretty, well, to be fair, they're kind of useless. Pitt doesn't like them being out there because he knows they're going to die because of how useless they are. So he'd rather them just stay at home where they're safe.
Oh god, they look like Cro-Magnons.
Now you have to keep at least one of them alive in order to get to the end here.
Yeah, I think there's a.
You can lose the first two and two more will show up, but that's all you get.
Yeah.
I think you get a checklist thing for letting them if you make it through without
if
any
all four
die.
live, you get an achievement.
Did you get that achievement?
No, I just know it exists.
Yeah.
Did you I don't want to say unlocked, but do you have all of them visible on your list, or?
I have a majority of them visible, but I still got a few blank squares.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use the feathers ever again because that's permanent.
Yeah.
You do that for.
Is that Palutena or Featherface?
What? Oh wait, what do you mean by that's permanent? Do the feathers
If you use a feather to unlock a square, the feather is ingrained into the square, so everyone will know that you use the feather.
Oh, it's like Bronze Stars from.
Yeah.
And there's no way to get rid of it.
As far as I'm aware, no.
Okay. They didn't do that in Smash, right?
I don't think so.
So why didn't you just use your
Instead,
hammers?
they just made some that didn't even work with hammers. So what was the point of having
really?
the hammers?
Wait, really?
Yeah, there were some glass containers you couldn't break.
Let me guess. The boss rush
also-
intense was not one of them. It was one of those.
You gotta work for that one. Which I still haven't done.
Do you
It's
still?
the only one. It's the only one I haven't done.
Do you have any hammers left?
No.
No.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't work on it.
Well, I'm just asking. Okay, so then what ones were so annoying that you had to use the hammers on?
Oh, I just did them out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Like, there was a certain challenge, I didn't feel like doing it, smash it.
Oh. So you didn't really 100% Super Smash Bros. Well, obviously you haven't... I can't believe you can 100% Super Smash Brothers. That's just weird sounding to me for some reason.
Well, here we are again, inside the Death Star. Again.
Well, we have to... Well, apparently we're closing in on Pyron, so that means we're at the end of the level. Woot. Oh, they're playing, I forget the name of the track, but this played when we were fighting the thing. I forget the name of the thing, but it was a mini-boss in the flight section of, the Medusa level. Chapter 8.
Is it the thing that does the stuff?
Yeah, well, it is the thing that does the stuff. It's the thing that looked like Solaris, in, Chapter 8.
And when you mean thing, are we talking Addams Family or Fantastic Four?
Well, the Human Torch is here, so let's say Fantastic Four.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm surprised you
That's
didn't
what
bring
these
up Dr.
angels
Seuss.
look like. They look like the thing.
No, they don't have enough, the thing is more orangey. They're kind of browny orange. This,
The thing is also Jewish.
Yeah, the thing is also Jewish.
Is he?
Yeah, well, he was, implied to be Jewish for a really long time, but he officially got made Jewish. He had a bar mitzvah after being the thing for 13 years.
Huh.
Because, I don't know, Jewishness and stuff.
Happens when you're 13 years old, but I don't.
Well, I
understand
don't.
why
Well, I don't know.
Then why did Harold get a bar mitzvah in Hey Arnold? He was in the 4th grade.
No, they established that he got held back a lot.
Yeah,
I know,
I
but
remember
still.
Harold was a dropout.
Well, I mean, no, he had to be held. Wait, if he was 13, he had to be held back 4 times.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean by dropout. And even though I know it's not really the correct term.
Does something seem a little off about Chiron?
How can you even tell?
The
Loading.
Troy Baker you know and love is dead.
Oh no. Who will the Funimation hire now?
This boss
Chris Sabat, Sean Shamel, Sonny Strait.
We'll never have
Mike
someone to
McFarlane.
voice our nameless NPCs again. No.
A fun
Vale.
fact: if you put the 001s,
He says die here.
it's I think it's die or kill.
Yeah.
I
One
think
of
it's kill. This boss actually tripped me up the first time.
oh, it did.
Yeah, if only because I was obviously after a while I realized that shooting the shield directly wasn't doing anything, but then I started focusing my attention on the green glowing things. But I guess I was just a poor shot and it wasn't doing anything. So I figured, okay, well, I guess I gotta wait for something. But it wasn't until I decided to shoot the green things again where they actually ruptured. I was like, oh, I am supposed to shoot those things.
That happens to me sometimes, like where I miss, but I thought I hit because it was close or something. You know, I just assume it doesn't do anything or something like that. I can understand that happening to you. Rar. Wow. That's one death cry.
You know what
Like-
Pyron looks like now? He looks like Saturnus from the Shin Megami Tensei games. Like, on fire with no arms and no legs.
Okay, I don't know which one you're talking about, so...
Well, I know him from the Persona games, but he's probably a demon in the other games too. Kind of this... He looks basically like Pyron, except his legs and arms cut off at the knees and elbows.
Push him into the sun.
I actually do like that his death animation propels the fucking spaceship out of orbit.
That is kind of funny, yeah.
To the sun.
No, it's not Superman. I mean, we can think of other...
But that's my solution to all space problems. Just throw it into the sun.
The game just took a break. We should stop.
Oh, yeah. Good point. Let's pick it up next session, guys.